Hi viewers, this is a follow-up video really from where I removed the milk spotting from this Canadian maple using my trusty soft eraser. Well, it appears this one is no longer available, so I thought I would scour the internet for soft erasers, and I bought two of each to try. And what's interesting is they're all from different countries. The mapped is from France, this one I believe is German. These are made in Malaysia, Faber-Castell. The Hardmuth, however you pronounce it, is from the Czech Republic, and the Swordfish is from China. Now what I did find interesting on this one was for my Canadian subscribers, it does look like these are available in Canada. I nearly said China then. So hopefully you guys in Canada can get this one. I'm not sure about the others, but Herlitz, which I believe is German, but it does look as though it's sold in many different countries on the back there. The Hardmuth, I actually bought these some while ago to try for milk spotting removal, but I'll get back onto those in a minute. The Faber-Castell is a well-known brand, I believe, for artists, so possibly available everywhere. And the Swordfish from China, it says latex free, made in People's Republic of China. Now I believe all of these are actually PVC free, because as you know PVC does damage silver. Can't remember what that one said, but I'm pretty sure all of them were PVC free. So what I'll do is we'll open these up with the CCT Kershaw, and we'll do a bit of erasing. Now the reason I bought two of each is because whichever ones work out to do the job best, I'm going to be giving away, along with a polishing cloth which you can polish up the shiny bits with. So anyway, let us have a look. We'll start with these that I bought some time ago, and they are sold as soft erasers. Now this one won't be participating in the test, and I'll show you why right now. As you saw, these have an abrasive in them, and unless your silver is really bad, you don't want to be putting anything abrasive on it. So these won't be participating, so it's down to these four. Now those of you who saw my previous video saw how the maple turned out at the end of the video. Pretty happy with that. Now I noticed that my Krugerrand, I had two. One of them is still perfect, and the other one has developed some milking. Hopefully I can get that to show up. It's right on the back of his shoulder there. Can you see? Ah yes, I've got it in the light now. There you go. And the earlier ones of these were very renowned for milking. Actually you can see it just below his chin as well. Getting the light right is to show them up, it's a bit difficult, but there you can see the milk on the Krugerrand. Very disappointing, because I thought they'd resolved that. And my Sunshine round has general milking all over. And I think in the last video I cleaned this side up, but I purposely left this side. So, and also from the previous video where I dipped this eagle, that side cleaned up pretty nice, but the other side didn't. It still looks a bit grubby, so I might have a go at just cleaning that up with the soft eraser. So I think what I'll do is we will use 1 and 1 on half of each of that round, and then 1 and 1 on half of each of the Krug round, the bit behind his head and the bit in front of his head, and we'll see how they turn out. Now this time I'm not going to do it on my microscope. I'm actually going to use my magnifying glasses so I can do it on camera for you. Right, and as usual I'm just going to lay the coin on the cloth. Let's put those two there on the cloth, move those out of the way, and let us do half and half. This is the Chinese eraser. Well, I would definitely say that the Chinese eraser is leaving a residue behind, as you can clearly see there, but the French mapped one is not. Wow, that's a bit disappointing, that. It's clearly taking off the milk, as are both. Right, let's move on to the other coin and the other two erasers. Right, let's see how the German one does. Well, it looks like the German one does leave a little bit of residue, but not like the Chinese one. Let me just go over that patch right at the top there. Certainly looking a lot better. So let's cut to a conclusion, shall we, and decide what is best. Now, before I recorded this video, I compared the softness of my original mapped eraser to the others that I was going to cover in the video, and I was pretty confident this was going to be the winner, as it had a similar flexibility to mine, similar colouring, slightly lighter. The Faber-Castell is a much harder, much denser, not as soft feeling, and the mapped one, although it has got a little bit of softness to it, it doesn't feel as soft as my original one. Now the Swordfish, I was pretty confident that was going to do well. As you can see, the flexibility and softness when you push your nail in it, I thought that was going to do pretty well. But the result is not what I thought, really, because this soft German Herlitz definitely does leave a bit of residue behind. And I did look at the coins through the loop afterwards. This Softy mapped isn't as soft as mine, but it did do a good job. The Swordfish, as you saw, left a massive residue, so that's a big fail for the Swordfish. So I think I don't know really what's in top place. I actually think it's this one. Even though it's much harder, it actually did. I thought it would mark the coins, but you will see in just a minute it did not. The mapped did okay, so I think the winner's really got to be that, and that one second, and that one third, because it did leave a slight residue, and to get that residue off I had to go over it with that one, which you will see the results of now, because I went over these with that top eraser, and despite it feeling hard, it actually did a pretty darn good job very quickly removing the milk spots, and as you can see, Paul Kruger no longer has milk under his chin, spilt it having his breakfast, or behind his head. But as you know, anything you put on these coins is going to leave what's called micro abrasions. But the softer the eraser, the less likely it's going to be visible abrasions. And certainly not the abrasions you would get with that, with the grit in it, shall we say. So yeah, all three of them did okay. Definitely not that, because it left a horrible residue, which I had to get off with that, or that. Both of them removed the residue nicely. This one, despite feeling as nice and as easy to use, and it did get the milk spots off, it did leave a very slight residue. So anyway, if you want to get one of these with a polishing cloth, I'll put one in free, one of the three winners, in with a silver slide purchase. Yeah, just drop us a message saying please can I have the milk spot removal kit, and you'll get a soft eraser and a polishing cloth. Anyway, let me know your thoughts down in the comments, and for anyone wanting to see if I manage to clean this up, stay tuned and I'll have a go. Well, I know many of you have heard the term half eagle, so I thought I'd clean half an eagle. Well, it was a bit over half actually, got a bit carried away, I was so impressed. But that clean up was with the Faber-Castell PVC free. So there you go, pretty happy with that, even though it felt much stiffer than my soft eraser. It's not a soft eraser. It's a semi-hard. Anyway, let me know your thoughts down in the comments, and keep calm and keep stacking. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.